We were first to tell you about the D.C. Department of Human Services shutting down yesterday to throw a party for its employees.
Well, the problem is that there was no one in the office to talk to residents who called in for help. Tonight, we asked the mayor about the party, and he actually said he attended.
So Chris Van Cleve is in our newsroom now with this watchdog report. Chris?
Well, guys, the Department of Human Services is charged with helping the district's most vulnerable citizens. But yesterday, the agency essentially closed up shop for most of the day so employees could attend an event recognizing them for their hard work. Just don't call this a party in front of the mayor.
I've been here since 9 o'clock this morning, and I'm still waiting.
You got to be frustrated.
I'm real frustrated.
Frustrated because this is Reginald Ester's second trip to the D.C. Department of Human Services office in Southeast in the last 2 days. He says when he got to the counter yesterday, he was told he'd have to come back. Why?
The department will be closed today, June 18th at 11 a.m.
Closed for the agency's first annual employee recognition celebration.
How do you shut down a whole office building to go have a party and people need help?
Washington. It wasn't just a party. And it's a mischaracterization to call it that.
It was described as the first annual employee recognition celebration.
That's different than calling it a party. You call it a party, it looks like they were out jamming on the streets, right? You don't want to do that.
Call it a celebration or a party or an event. Mayor Vincent Gray went to the Panorama Room in Southeast to be part of it yesterday, but says he didn't know the agency had essentially shut down.
I really, respect and appreciate the opportunity to say thanks to people. I think if we had it to do over again, we certainly would, make sure that services were continued to people.
Councilman Graham, do you think this was a good use of taxpayer dollars, this event?
I don't think we should be spending tax dollars in this fashion.
Councilman Jim Graham chairs the committee overseeing DHS.
I think this is a poor judgment, and I think it has affected a lot of people.
People like Reginald Ester, who is in no mood to party.
I think it's crazy, and I mean, people need help.
Late today, DHS provided us a statement saying the event cost the agency approximately $30 per attendee. Around 500 people were there. That would set the cost of what was described as an indoor picnic at around $15 grand, and you paid for it. The entire response from the agency is online at WJLA.com. In the newsroom tonight, Chris Van Cleve, ABC 7 News.
Thank you, Chris. And if you see government waste out there, let our watchdog unit know about it, folks. Send an email to us at watchdogtips@WJLA.com.